Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. Sorry, we're coming in a minute late. We were just talking about everything that's going on right now and how people are in such different places about how they're feeling and how they can help and what they can do. And so what we decided was that we are going to share a post in the comments. I'm going to do it right now by our friend Cachet, who is, I hope it will go live. Does it?
I saw it. I see it.
Okay. So if you haven't read it yet, it's really incredibly powerful.
Can you pull it up on the screen too?
Yes, that is an excellent idea. Thank you so much.
I know that you probably can't read the whole thing like that, but at least people can.
No, you can, but at least you can see it. So here, right here. So this is it. Oh, I can't scroll that way. I'll have to go the other way. So this is the post that Cachet did, and
it's very powerful.
It's
like
very
I don't get teary-eyed very often, but I definitely had to go take a moment to breathe after I read that.
Yeah, I was telling Carol, I kept crying off and on all morning. So I don't want to cry now. So you guys should definitely check it out. It really is super powerful. We are going to write today. Because every week we all come here together to support each other, and I think that's it's still something important that we want to do. But usually, as you guys know, the first Wednesday of the month we do promo streams, and we were having kind of mixed feelings about that, and so we're just going to do or whatever you want to do.
You broke up so bad. You broke up so bad, Lisa.
Oh, you want to say it?
Are we just doing? We're just going to do productivity sprints, right?
Yes, we're doing productivity sprints.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. So if you're here to write today, we're going to write. If you want to do promo, we're going to promo. And if you need to meditate or do something else, then let's do that. But I'm really glad that we are all here together today. And
what are we all going to work on today? Let's do that. I'm here for you.
Who we all are. I mean, obviously, I'm Lisa Daly. This is my stream. Carrow Brown, tell us all about you, please, as we get started.
Hi, my name is Carrow Brown. I'm a fantasy author. I'm actually here today to get some admin stuff done because I've got a big thing that I'm kind of doing in the backstage, and that takes a lot of prep work. So I've got some foundation done, but it's not completely done. So I'm working on that today, and hopefully I can concrete some more things out. So awesome. That is what I'm doing.
Awesome. Savvy, what are you working on today?
So I'm working on illustrations for the 5th Forever Home Friends book. Yesterday I got the first illustration spread done, but I might do some edits to that today and also start working on the second illustration spread for the book. So I've been working a lot on that. And just so everyone knows, I have my stream tonight as well, and we are going to be donating all the ad revenue earned on that and all the super chat revenue, all the revenue from that stream in general. Is going to go. I did a poll on my channel for which cause to give it to, and right now there's multiple GoFundMe campaigns for Black-owned small businesses that have been suffering right now. So we're going to be giving all the ad revenue to support them. So that's what we're doing tonight.
That's awesome.
If anyone feels like they need an avenue to help out, that can be. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hi, Robert. So story detective Robert Jones is here. He's going to be shocked because he's expecting promo stream. So we were just talking about that, with everything going on right now, that people are in a lot of different places emotionally. And so I know some people want to write, some people want to promo stream, some people are just going to need to get it all out there. And so we're just doing productivity streams today. And we're going to say hi to you, Robert. Tell us about your channel, and then we're going to say hi to everybody in the chat.
Well, my channel is The Story Detective, and we analyze all things story-oriented and put it under the Sherlockian microscope to examine it, so our viewers don't have to.
That's great. That's fantastic.
I still haven't officially written out that tagline.
That's okay. You know, we're all a little, yeah. So let's say hi to everybody who's with us today. Hey, Devin, I'm so glad you made it today. Yay. Carrow's here. Thanks, Carrow. So nice.
Nice.
All right. Hannah says, crikey, you guys are early. I feel like it's like sport.
You know why I was early?
Why?
It's funny. So I woke up and I was kind of like, it's 6:30. Lisa's going to stream in like a half hour. And so I got to the computer, got it all set up, and I sent the link out to one of my friends. And I was like, hey, I'm going to go hang out with Lisa today. And he was like, cool. And he was like, in 59 minutes. And I was like, what? So I go check. So I went and checked. And I was like, yep, that is 59 minutes from now. I'm going to go run on the treadmill, which is why my face is very flushed right now. So that's why I was early.
When I first saw you, I was like, are you sunburned? Like, how did that? Yeah. Nihilist Geek is here. Hello. We're so glad you made it today. Doll is here. Yay. I'm so glad you're here. Alley Cat. I love this. I love this avatar. I think it's so cool. All right. So glad you made it today. Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Oh, my God. Joanne Ninja Hen is here.
Amazing, Joanne.
I know, right? Oh, my gosh. Mary Wimbley's here. Yay. So excited to see you. All right. How are you guys? I know Carol started talking about what she was working on today. Savvy talked a little bit about that. Robert, what are you working on today? And everybody in the chat, what are you guys working on today too?
I'm going to be editing the next chapter in my manuscript. See how far I get.
Awesome. I am doing rewrites today and pickups, sort of little scenes that needed to be in that aren't in yet. So that's what I'll be doing today. Sarah, hey Sarah, I'm so glad you made it. Elizabeth Fairfax, yay! All right, Doll says, I'm doing all right. Drafting a short story while keeping an eye on the Stover's case, and I'll soon be reading Aphrodite's book, Shattered. Awesome. I have not read that yet.
Aphrodite's book, Shattered, in the mail the other day. When we had done a stream on Saturday, we did like a In Place of BookCon virtual stream, and a lot of us ordered Aphrodite's book on that because she was talking about it. We're just like, this sounds great. Why haven't we ordered it yet? So I just got it in the mail yesterday. So
that's awesome.
We can do a buddy read of Shattered, and we can talk about it.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Sid is here. Hold on, Doc. Wait. Oh, there it is. Wait. Sid is here. Hi, Sid. So I think you're new to us. Thank you so much for coming today. Welcome. Yay. Let us know what you're working on. All right. Doll says she's going to share it on her stream too. Awesome. Thank you so much. I think I just skipped. Right. So this is I shared in the comments. This is the post from Cachet that had all of us like weeping and pissed and throwing stuff. So I just, yeah. Read it. It's good. You should. Thank you so much, Doll. Sarah Keith says, yes, it's an amazing read. She's amazing. I'm not sure if you're talking about Cachet or
she's talking about Cachet. She's talking about Cachet. She's talking about Cachet. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm watching the chat real time for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. It really is an amazing read. And it's one of those things which is like just the mark of good writing. It just sticks with you. Like my brain keeps going back to parts of it. All right. Nihilist Geek says editing a dystopian sci-fi novel about police officers being ultra-violent in the 23rd century is yeah. Okay. Eva says morning. Hello, Eva. Debbie says hi. Jeannie's working on her urban fantasy today. Debbie is outlining. Awesome. Jamie Barfield, hello. We're so glad you made it today. Jamie, what are you working on?
Yeah.
All right. Nihilist Geek says, I'm translating a short story for a reader magnet. Do tell, Geek. What was that? What's that about? And Mary says, yo, bestie. Sherry Turquoise is working on a dark horror fantasy. Only 2 more character POVs to do. Then done, first draft and editing videos to upload onto the channel. Awesome. Okay, Eva says, not a writing Wednesday for me. I'm just doing life sprints and rambling to other adults. You know, sometimes you have to do life sprints. Occasionally, I think I should use like one of our productivity sprints to like clean up my office. Like, I think like it's all like my, not so much my office, just my desk feels like it's like.
Yeah, no, my workspace has gotten a little cluttered in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so I actually have a theory about this, and I had done an interview 10 years ago with somebody about a dating topic, but they were a spatial psychologist, and she said that often creatives, when they're in the middle of a project, will have a really messy space because, right? And
we're too busy typing and just kind of pushing stuff off to the side. That's what it is. That's
exactly it. You're in the zone and you don't care about the other stuff. But also that it's sort of a hallmark of creativity, which is why often creatives are depicted as messy people, that they often are, you know, they know where everything is, but they're not necessarily averse to clutter. I am averse to clutter, but I will tell you that my desk area, especially when I'm really busy or when I'm writing, is like, you know, just snack. Look at this. Snacks, and I got the keyboard, and I have a sweater.
I've got papers with notes on it. Like there's this one note that reminds me that I have to go read Cachet's Thriller that she sent me, and then I've got like more notes over here. Like this is very tidy. This over here, just papers freaking everywhere. Sticky notes over there. Yeah.
Notebooks, new books, reference books, they all start piling up, and it seems very useful at first, and then all of a sudden.
I do feel too, so, and tell me if you guys are the same way. I do feel that, like, when my life is sort of its normal, like, everyday kind of thing, that my home is generally pretty neat and tidy, and, but when things in your life, or whether it's like a personal thing, things in the world, that when things are sort of crazier in your life, that your house kind of reflects what you're feeling. Mm-hmm. Get that too? Yeah.
Yeah, my husband always knows when I'm in finals at college because like the dishes don't get washed. There's like stuff all over the floor. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, I know my kitchen right now is a disaster, and that is like usually the very first thing. But making more meals at home, obviously, all the meals at home or most of them, and yeah, more people here. Yeah, so that's it. All right, Sarah says she's going to be doing some handwritten drafting to get myself unstuck from this mess I've made of the rewrite. That helps. Sticky notes too, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Sherry Turquoise says, Alley Cat, that sounds interesting. It does.
I like your avatar. That's a nice avatar.
I know, that was the one I was talking about. I really like it a lot. It's very cool. All right. She says she's been hanging out here since 3 a.m. She's beating you, baby. All right.
Just an overachiever. I see you.
Yeah. Camille is here. Hello, Camille. I have not known Camille very long. I only really know her from her streams. But I love you. I feel like you're my people. Like the whole like Southern, yeah. I
definitely got that sweet tea embodiment going on there.
Yeah, yeah. I really like, yeah. To Camille, hello. I'm so glad you made it today. Spence is here. Hello, Haley. Not here to write, just dropping a like and contributing some watch time. Oh, you're so sweet. Remember, you're all wonderful human beings and deserve the best in the world. You're all loved. You're going to make me cry.
Oh, thank you so much.
That was really sweet. All right. Alley Cat says, thanks. I actually made my avatar. I love doing photo edits, and that's one of the things I love it. Like, every time it comes up, like, you could comment all day, and we're like, oh, look, it's Alley Cat's avatar again. All right. Nobody in particular. Hello, Amy. Constructing demo content for a client. I'm interested in knowing that. Summer semester, I want to get back to reading more. Good, 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 good. There are reasons why I don't turn on the camera unless it's nighttime. My entire room is a mess. If you guys could see my desk, it's sad right now. Thank you. Okay, and DAL, hold on. Oh, it won't click. All right, sorry about that. Out of order. DAL says, I have to hang out more with Camille. Sorry about that. Thursdays are hard. And Mary says, I've been lucky enough not to need to turn on my camera for work, but if I have to, I will rush to make my bed and throw the clutter out of camera range. Yes. All right. So we are going to start with a 5-minute warm-up sprint. We usually do 20-minute sprints, but I noticed yesterday on Carrow's feed that she had, she made her own timer.
My basic bee timer, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know, but I feel like I'm excited. So here's the thing. I was thinking after I saw Camille's beautiful timer, that I thought, ooh, I'd really like to make that. And then, of course, I looked at it. I'm like, ooh, maybe that's too much work for me. But I thought hers were really cool. And I thought, you know what I should do is make a timer with ocean sounds because that's what I usually write to. Mm-hmm. And then I saw that Tamara had done that.
That doesn't mean that you can't do it as well.
Well, I get it, but I could just, I think it's hers. I could just use hers. So. Mm-hmm. All right, maybe I'll do one, but yeah, I thought like, oh, that would be super cool.
You should do a romance themed one.
I should.
You should. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna think about that. Maybe just like, okay, I'm gonna think about that. Okay, so we have our 5-minute timer. I'm going to share the screen if I can ever get around to it. Let's see. And we'll warm up with 5 minutes, and then we're doing 15s today, even though we normally do 20s. All right, here we go, you guys. Let me make this big and pretty. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oop, there we go. Oh, crap, it started without us. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do, sorry, 5-minute timer in 3, 2, 1, go. right. Here we go. Let me get rid of this. All right. How did everybody do? So, yeah. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the comments like all of a sudden. You know how that goes. All right. So, Robert, how'd you do?
I just basically got set up and wrote over the first chapter or first paragraph. Since I was running late, I had nothing set up here.
I also did not. I responded to an email. Michelle sent her regrets today. She had a puppy emergency, so she'll be with us back next week. But I just responded to her email, and that was pretty much it. And read a comment. So yeah, slow, super slow. Kara, how'd you do?
I started working on this 5-year plan I'm trying to tackle. I accepted an offer from an artist on Fiverr, and then Cache told me she was out protesting, so now I'm just going to sit here and silently scream until she comes home.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I was like sending her like love and a big like protective bubble.
Yeah, if you're friends with Cache on Facebook, just send her be safe vibes and just message her and all that stuff.
Yes, that is an awesome idea. Awesome idea. All right, you guys. Okay, so hold on. I just lost my spot in the blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Okay, Camille says, I'm diving into my novel rewrite. I'm trying to average a chapter a day or 2 days. I need to finish chapter 12. I might be a third of a way through it so far. That's good. That's really awesome. Fantastic. All right, good job. Bonnie Phillips says, hey. Thank you so much. Mary says she just got shouted on Kindle Unlimited. I think there is a buddy read happening. Theo Savvy, hello. Hey, hi, Daily Brown, Detective Savvy. I want to say how much I appreciate all of your support. Virtual love can make a difference. Oh my God, that is so true. I feel like I do the heart hands. Like I never used to do that until Authortube, and now I'm like, thank you. All right. All right, Joanne Ninja Hands working on chapter 4 of book 2 of Anti-Toast, I can't say it. Okay. Yes, Buddy Reader Shattered. I think that's such an awesome idea. All right. Sherry Turquoise says, DAL CECIL RUNO, I'm going to order your book soon. Oh, that's so sweet. Love the support. Sid, I made a new Wattpad account, so I'm working on fixing it up before I post anything. That's awesome. Yes. Okay, so you got that, CO Savvy. Carrow, this is Carrow's main method of communication, is giving you a shout out in a live stream. That's how we met.
It's like, hi, I'm trying to talk to you.
Exactly. She's like, Lisa Daly, check your Facebook.
I need to talk to you. I have things to say.
That's so funny. All right. Yes, Dahl has a short story out. That is awesome. Yes. So great. Nihilist Geek says, if I see a clean office, I'm certain its owner is not working. Right? Those who are coming in a few minutes late. We were talking about how creatives often have messy offices or messy desks, and especially when you have a lot going on or when you're like knee deep in edits or writing or project. And I was saying, like, my desk is at some point gonna like have an avalanche if I don't take care of this soon. It feels like it's a lot. So, but yeah, I think there's some truth to that. Although if my desk gets too messy, I can't work. I have to like clean and start over. All right. Mary is, I'm using sprints to whip my writer cave into shape. Been rearranging it over the last couple of days and everything's a mess. Doesn't it feel so good when you get it all put away though?
It's a clean desk for me
but
to
it's
mess
messing up already.
Yeah, no, did you really?
I shoved everything off my desk to the side table, my little folding desk, so I could make room to set up here.
Oh my God.
All right. Guilty as charged. I have this little, it's like a little TV tray that I brought in here, like, because I felt like I need to put everything on something and then I can rearrange. Maybe I'll do that in the next sprint. It's really starting to get to me. So, okay, Jenny Barfield says, working on a new project. I had 2 writing projects that ended up sounding better combined. Oh, that's interesting. So I've been compiling the notes and rough outline for that. That's fascinating. Your brain was probably, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. And I love when that stuff, I love when a plan comes together. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. No wonder why my room might be messy sometimes, or when I write in our living room, when I place stuff on the couch with papers for math notes and stuff for other class and a couple books. Yeah, right? I think there's something also too, I think you do this when you're deep in a project because you don't want to have to get up, right? You want all your stuff that you might possibly need around you. But with this comment, savvy, but mostly Robert looked like Wilson in that show. Like now, and I can't roll. My PC reflects my feeling when I'm stressed. I get blue screens and errors and forced shutdowns.
That's very relatable.
It's so true. It's so true. Oh my God. This is why your laptop always breaks when you're broke. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alley Cat says, usually what I have with me since I'm in summer semester and want to get better with reading more. Good. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. I just skipped a bunch of stuff. All right. Hold on. Okay. So Camille says, yes, Carrow's timers are so classy and beautiful. Love. And then Nihilist Geek wants to know how to make a timer. And Dahl says, making timers takes some time. I've done 4 of those, and yeah, hard, but worth it. So, like, the only way that I know how to animate, because I am not person who can animate, is on Keynote, which I have done like a couple little things. Like I read like my little grandma on the motorcycle the other day, which I loved. But timers, I think you have to do like literally, you know, dozens and dozens of different screens. Is that right, Carol? Is that how you did it?
There's a couple different ways that you can do it. One of the things that you can do is have it set up into have it set up in Photoshop and then basically record that happening. There's that. Another way you can do it is just to kind of like use whatever timer that you may have on your computer and then like integrate that into whatever you're doing. I mean,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, the person, Camille's actually the timer queen. She's like pushes out like, I don't know, like what do you have? Like 30 out right now? Like, I don't know. But she makes this happen like nobody's business.
And hers are so beautiful. They're like so beautiful. Reese, hey, we're so glad you made it. No worries. We're still here. All right. Nihilist Geek, which video editing program do you use? I could guide you through once I know what you're working with. That would be awesome, doll. That's so cool. All right, hold on. Alley Cat says that's a cool timer. It is, right? That one's Joanne. The first one that we just used was Joanne Ninja Hen's typewriter timer, which I use a lot because I love it. Because it makes me feel like, okay, get to work, hurry up. All right, works well with the Jeopardy music playing in the background. All right, so Camille got 116. Nice work, good job. Jeannie Marcella made coffee. Joanne Ninja Hen did 91 words of ramblings. We'll take it. DAL CECIL RUNO, 80 words. Spelling dinosaur names is hard. You said it, sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right, broke up my daily page plan. You guys, somebody else is going to have to read today. I'm just like, oh.
No, not me. I couldn't even read yesterday. Like Cache was reading for me. It was that bad.
I broke out my daily page planner and set up today, did time blocking and started a to-do list. That is good. Started by jotting down some notes on what these next couple scenes need to do to move the story ahead. That is always a good place to start. Excellent. All right, Reese, brainstorm ideas, got 14 down. Nice work. That was fast. That was really fast. That's just a warm-up. Hi, Maya. Is it Maya or Maya? Usually Maya, but I just want to double check if I'm saying it wrong. Welcome. I think this is the first time you've been to our stream, so thank you so much for being here today. Alleycat 107, she got 88 words. That went by fast. Currently on a sad scene of an aftermath of my character and her mother. They basically had an argument. She just realized what happened. Those reaction scenes are so important in telling a story. I know a lot of times we think like plot, 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 you know, move it forward. But you need that sort of vista of action and reaction in order for people to engage with the characters and in order to, you know, sort of keep the reader going through the story. If you're just moving without that reaction, your characters are going to seem a lot more one-dimensional, so, or two-dimensional. How many can you be a one-dimensional? Yeah, one-dimensional, right? Or two. I guess one would just be up or sideways, so it'd have to be two. We want three. All right, here we go. Alley Cat says hi. Jamie says, wow, that means I must be working hard because my office is horrible. Yes, good. Okay, Camille downloaded software to make them like a fool. I use Movavi. I think I have like 12. Hers are so beautiful, and they say like her name's all scripty. It's lovely. It's really lovely.
Pretty, yeah.
I know, right? Okay. Nyla's Geek, I found a tutorial for my editing program. It's a little complicated looking. It took me an hour to work it and 20 minutes to make 4 videos. Cool. All right. Finished editing a video. Nice job, Sherry. I kept working at the end of the timer. I'm at 230 words. Nyla's Geek, that's awesome. Ended up helping my kid start her sewing project. Good job. All right, CO Savvy says it's weird. During drafting mode, the world could be overtaken by zombies, and I'll be knee-deep in mess, plowing away at my work in progress. But second edit, the place better be spotless or my brain disowns me. I can see that. I can totally see that. I have different times where I need everything to be like clean, and at the end of a book, end of the first draft, like the last 20%, I don't care what is happening around me. I am like, as long as there are snacks. I do care if they're not snacks, but I usually will literally, like when I'm at the very end of the book, go buy like a giant bag of junk food and just keep my office populated with crap. That's probably not good advice, but you know, that's how it goes. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and do, normally we do a 20, but today we're going to do a 15. So let's do a 15-minute sprint. On the phone, let me make sure I've got it. Oh, yes, I do. Look at that. I'm always better the second time. I say that, I probably just jinxed myself to do something really dorky. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
You have to share the screen.
Did I not fucking do that? Yeah. Oh, and I just dropped the F-bomb. You guys.
I got you.
Losing my mind. Okay, raise your hand, right? Okay, there we go. Look, and now it's 1440. I was all proud because I made it big. I was all excited. I thought I had it all together, and I do not. All right, here we go. Starting over. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, hold on. Let me make this big. Keep going. All right. I love how that ends, Carol.
That's how I usually started. That's how I used to start like all my past videos, with that little dee dee dee. Like I was like, look, I'm friendly and approachable with this guitar song.
Right? Stinger, right? Isn't that what they call that, a stinger? All right. So let's who's here today. All right, you guys count up your words. Let's see, or your promos, and see what you did. Let's see what you did. I feel like almost everybody's writing or doing sort of just life work today. So I'm going to put some comments up while you guys figure out what you did. And then everybody in the chat, let us know how you did on the last sprint. We have some people who showed up today, including the Naked Firefly. Hey, we're so glad you made it. We have like a second burst of people coming in, which is kind of awesome. Adega Outlaw's here. Oh, I'm so late. Very busy day today. Good morning to all. Busy, busy, busy. I just got like a vibe of the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. So Theo Savvy says, hi, Naked Firefly. Gina Marcella, LOL. Highs all around. Fantastic. Nikki is trying a live sprint for the first time. Yay! Welcome, Nikki. We're so glad to have you. So I guess you probably, since you came right in the middle of the sprint, have figured out how it works. We do a little chatting. We do a usually 20-minute sprint, but we're using Carrow's awesome timer today. So we're doing 15-minute sprints. And Carrow, I don't feel like you should take that as a hint that you should do a 20 also. Look who's here. Bones is here. Oh my gosh, that dog smile. It's like the cutest dog ever. I own a dog and your dog is cuter than I. Okay, so although Odin's pretty adorable, the Bones takes the cake, baby. All right. Gina Marcella.
Fluffy fur. It's got the fluffy fur.
I said, I am such a dork because if you were here right before we went to the sprint, I literally was all proud of myself, like for having it queued up. And then I forgot to share it. And I'm counting down and I'm coming over. And Carol's like, you have to share the screen. So, yeah. And then, yeah. I use this timer nonstop and I do my own sprint. I love it. It's like so clean and simple, and I love the little, guitar.
Thank you. I'm very humbled. Thank you. I really.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's very clean and pretty. I can't believe. I don't know. I don't feel like it's new, right? I feel like I've not seen it before.
No, I just posted it like Tuesday.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw it. Okay, which, hello, I feel like, not to pat myself on the back, but I did manage to remember.
I saw you showing up to the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's not so much like, of course, I used to show up to Carrow's stream all the time. It's just that Tuesday is smarter than I am, and I often have challenges remembering, but I have now started putting it on my calendar every week. So I go, oh, it's Carol's stream today on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. If you guys happen to be doing that, you can do that too. You can put it on your calendars so you also will not miss it. Of course, no one else seems to have the trouble mastering Tuesday that I do. Story Detective says, hi, Naked Firefly. Hi, Nikki. And CO Savvy says, Lisa's so complex. She's a cinnamon bun in real life, but drops the F-bomb and turns into Bad Santa. Yes. You know me so well. That cracked me up like 4 times during this. Did you see me like in the stream writing and then randomly snort laughing? That's why, just so you know. BC Brown is here. She says, good morning, fellow writing weirdos. Running late but ready to write. Barbara's here. Hello, Barbara. I love her avatar because it basically is what I feel. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Carol. That's so sweet. Yes, everybody says hi. You heard the replay, BC Brown. I started counting down without showing the timer. Such a Lisa move. Yeah, so I'm a dork. Anyway, here we go. I've lost my place because we just got like a clump of new comments coming through. I have no idea. Wait, we're way up here. Okay. Camille says, doggone it, I changed tense again. I hate that. That is the worst thing ever. Here's me laughing my butt off at CO Savvy. Okay. She says, hi to everybody. Oh, thank you. I didn't see that part. Barbara Howard. Yay. All right, here we go. Let's get down here. CO Savvy says, Carrow Brown, I'm obsessed with this minimalist timer. Wish I could add sound bites like you saying sprint and Tara. This is for all the marbles.
I either need to get Sky or Amy to say it because they like really nail it like perfectly. I'm looking at you, Amy. I'm looking at you.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, Carol says I can make that happen. And CO Savvy says, don't toy with my emotions. All right. Laurel's here. Hey, Laurel. We're so glad you made it. All right. Everybody says hi to Laurel. Except me. Hi, Laurel. Jennifer Brown's here. Hey, Jennifer. We're so glad you made it. All right. Now we're down to the progress. All right. I'm going to put up some chat progress, and you guys tell me how you did. But here is Joanne Ninja Head, 143. Ooh, that's nice. Reese got 302, wrote a brief for a dark children's story. Ooh, that sounds fun. I know I'd like to know a little more about that one.
Yeah.
Let's hear about 100-ish. Good for you. Nice work. And that's her first sprint. Yay! All right, that's awesome. Debbie brainstormed. I'm so excited you're doing your first sprint with us. That's awesome. BC Brown Books, 313 words on the second draft of the dark fantasy. Nihilist Geek, 280 words. Translating is taking time. Can I say just for you, for Joanne Ninja Head, for Doll, for everybody who's got like 17 languages in their heads and can come out in beautiful writing in a variety of languages, I am so blown away.
Same.
So,
yeah, I can't do it at all. I wish I had so many languages.
I know, right? I speak English pretty well, although those of you who've been on the stream a lot know that doesn't always hold up. And some other languages really poorly. Like enough to get a sandwich or to find my way to the restroom.
Yeah, same.
But not enough to like argue in politics. And that's
I know American English, British English, and they're different enough that I'm listing them separately. And I know sign, but I used to know Japanese, but since I've left, like I can like listen to things and be kind of like, you're going somewhere, you're going Hawaii, you are going to Hawaii, you and Bob are going to Hawaii. Okay. But by the time I've deciphered that, they've already moved on to the rest of the conversation. So
right. And you're still with you and Bob going to Hawaii, which is nice. I know that's how I am with Italian. And I lived there for almost 6 months, and I was reasonably fluent when I left, but that was a long time ago. And now I get little snippets. And it's funny because, even though I lived in Italy and studied Italian before I left so I could find my way to the restroom, Mike only has just been a fan of Italian horror films for a really long time. And weirdly enough, at this point in our lives, he knows more Italian than I do, which is all right. Laurel says, I just got here, but I'm making progress on my boring work writing. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you can get to your writing. All right. That made me jump a little bit. I have no idea what that was about. You can come back to it, but by the time I get it, I probably will have forgotten again. You guys are chatty today. Thought I'd have to bypass a sensitive scene due to a headache, but it might be passing. Oh, I hope so. That is like the worst. Sarah is figuring out scene sequence. It's not flowing right now. I feel it. And Camille is going back and fixing tense issues in the chapter, improved quality 100%, but still tedious. I freaking hate that. I had one book that I did with a partner, and I really wanted to do it one way. He wanted to do it the other. We decided to do it his way. It's terrible. Then we had to go back and change it. And it was just one draft after another where you keep finding like the one you missed. So I feel ya, Camille. Okay, so Carrow Tell us how you did.
I sorted out a logo. That was what I was very kind of focused on. I made a logo and then I played around with it a little bit more and made some more things to do on my 5-year plan. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like just from listening to you in your live stream, in our talks, I see that you are in this period of metamorphosis right now. Did you right?
Yeah. What was your question? I'm sorry.
I was about to ask you if you do the death card. Isn't that the one where everything's about to change?
Yeah, there's a couple of cards that are like that. There's the Fool, there's the Death card, there's also the Wheel, and then another one that is sometimes about metamorphosis, depending on how it's in the reading, is actually the Four of Swords, because that's about rest and rejuvenation before change. So yeah. All those things.
I only just know enough to know one card, so that was it. But I know that's a big one, right? I mean, it means big things are happening. So I feel I can feel the energy around you moving. All right, speaking of moving, Robert, how'd you like that one?
I rewrote 229 words and took a couple of Tylenol for my own headache.
Oh no. There's a lot of that today. Savvy, how'd you do?
I didn't sleep very well.
I was playing around with some of the sizes and scale in the previous art file, and now look, Chewy's here. He's not starring today. Come here, buddy. He's like, I have a toy. But yeah, now I started a new file for the second dog that I'm illustrating, so I'm about to get started on that. So
that's cool. I got 285 words. So that is good. I'm working on some rewrites, so some right now for the romantic comedy that I am writing, that I have been writing for a while, that I'm hoping to finish soon. So, all right, let's see where we are. Hold on. Did I lose my comments again? Yes, I did. All right, here we go. Mary said she went ahead and did the top thing on my to-do list, and it made a huge difference already. And then doggy, because everybody loves doggies. All right, Alley Cat says 3:20. She has to go, so she's got a religious class on Zoom in about 5 minutes. Bye, Alley Cat. Bye. We will be going on until 1 p.m. And after that, if you want to keep on sprinting, DAL CECIL RUNO does another sprinting live stream at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on her channel. So you can stay with us all day. Maya says, hi, Nikki. All right. Jennifer says, Nikki, you're going to enjoy yourself here. And then she says, Bones. So the first thing you learn about our live stream is that Carrow's dog is named Bones, and he is the sweetest. So look, Bones. Everybody loves Bones.
Everybody loves you.
Everybody. I know, right? So sweet. Sherry got 0 words in a novel, started basic outlining for the second book. That counts. You don't have to say your word count. You can just say, I'm doing an outline. I already know how the first one is going to end, waiting for video to finish uploading onto memory stick. Nice. I feel excited because I know you guys know it's like a constant struggle for me to get my videos out. And I have several in the can. I got one coming up on Friday. I'm kind of excited. I feel like for once that I'm maybe moving forward. I'm inspired by Michelle, who started her channel, 3 weeks ago, and all of a sudden is got a gazillion fantastic videos up. You'll have her link is in the bio, you guys. If she has been with us the last couple of weeks, and if you have not checked her out, she's got some great advice. Sherry says, "Cute dog." Is Bones one of your muses, Carrow Brown?
I answered that question a little bit after that.
Did you? Okay. I'm so far behind.
Okay. I like that you're giving everybody attention, though.
I like to do
I always
that.
get so behind on the comments. So, preemptive apology in my live stream. If I don't respond to your comment, it's because I got lost in the thread, not because I don't love you.
Right, that's it. So I had the same problem. I try to mostly get it. Sometimes I don't get like a lot of the high backs, but although sometimes I do. But I try to like get all of the comments. Although it gets harder and harder every week because we keep adding like a new extra person, which I love. So there's just more chatting. I apologize if we're all trying to work. Okay. Very new. When people don't do live sprints, I use the timer to keep me disciplined. Good for you. Awesome. All right. Carol says, I'm determined to write an animal companion like Bones. What? I would read that no matter what genre it is or format. If Bones is in it, I want to read it.
Oh, that's good because I'm writing that right now. So
Really? Okay, I love that. All right, you guys. I don't know where I am, but we are going. Now I can't even turn off Carol's comment because I've lost it.
my comment is important, and you all must see it.
All right, there we go. Wait, Eva's here. Have we said hi to Eva? Hi, Eva. My writing schedule swaps ends of the week. Sunday, Tuesdays will be a work day again, and I'll be there with actual words. That's okay. We are super, super glad that you are here anyway. We love your energy. So there. All right, this time I'm going to try sharing the timer screen before I start it. I think it's going to be an exciting new development here. Oh, I didn't rewind it though. That's okay. That's not as bad as starting it without sharing it with you guys. All right, here we go, everybody. We're going to start our next sprint in 3, 2, 1. Edit. Okay, so it went, and I'm so used to 20 seconds, 20 minutes. Hold on. Ready? For those of you who didn't get to hear the pretty sound. Right there. We're going. No, I can't do it. Get an extra 4 seconds. Go.
You're funny.
Well, yeah, I looked up and I was like, oh no, and I went over to post the link on the other, like on the actual thing, because I know sometimes they are weird if you post them over here. So anyway, so long story short, yes, I was behind on my time. So there we go. Hey everybody, how'd you do? You go to their name, hit the 3 dot. Okay, so Carrow's like, dude, you need to make some people be moderators.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. Well, yeah.
5.
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing it. I'll do it. Congratulations. You've all been nominated. Okay. So how did everybody do? Let us know. While we're waiting for those comments to come through, you guys tell us how you did. I'll start with my illustrious panel. Savy's gone for a second. We're going to let her off for a minute. Okay, so Robert, although I left right at the beginning because I was out of sweet tea. I had to run. I had a tea emergency, so I had to go get some tea. Okay, Robert, how'd you do?
285 words that time. So,
nice.
A little better.
Oh my gosh, I think that's what I got last time. I didn't. Oh crap, I didn't write it down. I won't know what I got for my whole stream. I think that's what I got last time. We'll see how you counted mine. Yeah, we'll have to see if I beat you or not. You feel lucky?
Not really.
Probably not. Kara, how'd you do? I had my break, so.
I spent that time reading an article that Amy, awesome buddy, sent me, and then what else did I do? I told you to make moderators, and then I sent you that link, and then I started messing with graphics a little bit more. So that was what I did.
Good job. Good job. All right. All right. Here we go. I got, hold on. 220. I got 220. That's not too bad because I did sneak off for a couple minutes to go get myself some tea. So there we go. Yeah. There are only 2 reasons I sneak off. One of them's iced tea. The other reason is iced tea. Okay. All right, you guys. Okay, Dig Outlaw says, building a new computer today, no writing. Just building a computer? Oh my gosh.
Every time my husband builds a computer, because like everything except for this laptop is something that he's built, and like I have a kitchen table and I don't have access to it until he's done with his tech surgery thing that he does. And it's very impressive, and I just stay very far away and keep the dogs with
me. That's good. I know, right? They have to do my son built a computer, and I was like, just like his friends came over and they built one like in a day. It blew me away. I mean, they're all like super geniuses, but still, it was kind of impressive because I'm like, my phone won't work again. So yeah, okay. To my so many favors. Does anybody else wave back at the screen?
I have. Yeah, no, I've been like, oh yeah.
Hi. I know.
Speaking of waving back, Savy's in the backstage again.
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm back. Sorry.
No, that's okay. So, yeah, so Barbara was just asking if anybody else waves at the screen. I am glad to have you bring that up here. It's important that we discuss these issues. Yes, I do it all the time.
The wave back society, we all wave back when we're waved. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, and just the way that these things go, we're all talking, we're like, right here. Yeah, of course we wave. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we've got, okay, we have lots of high naked fireflies. Jamie Barfield made yummy lunch. Okay. Oh, Val says she only speaks 3 with fluency and 2 in progress. Just $5. Is that all? Super genius. All right. Adega says, kind of, thanks. I have too much to do on top of that. I feel like I missed that one. Jeannie Marcel, I can barely master speaking English. Yes. Nihilist Geek says most of the people in the world speak more than one language. That is true. Americans sadly lag far, far behind. I feel like what happens is if you do not use it on a regular basis, you lose it. Because I'm really fluent in French, and I'm not really fluent. I can still understand it, but I can't. It's more challenging for me to speak it than it used to be. And I've lost almost all the Italian. Yeah, all the languages that like Devin says I know sarcasm.
That's totally a language.
Snort laugh of the day. Thank you, Devin. Congratulations. Okay, there we go. Laurel's trying to learn Japanese. That is incredible. That is incredible. Jeannie says talking is hard. That's true. I struggle with that. Nihilist Geek knows a little French, can understand a little Italian, a little Spanish. That's the beauty of, all those Romance languages, right? There are so many sort of crossover similarity words that you can sort of figure it out if you know a little Spanish. That's actually how I learned Italian, really. I mean, living there and needing to use the restroom, you learn faster, I think. But I knew a little Spanish, I knew some French, and between that and English, you pick it up pretty fast. Also, immersion, right? If you live someplace,
when I lived in Japan and I was learning Japanese and I was using it regularly, like it was just always enforced.
Right.
But like I probably actually need to learn Spanish given where I live right now. It's just like I just haven't made that leap. So
I feel like Spanish for me was the most natural, but I also was born in Southern California, and so I grew up at a school where they I grew up in Colorado, which also has a large Spanish-speaking population. But in California, like in preschool, they teach Spanish and English together. My next door neighbors spoke Spanish, and when I was little, I would play school with them, and they were older, so I was a student. So I feel like I picked just more Spanish up through sort of immersion, just like being around people who spoke Spanish than which is not really immersion. I guess it's adjacent. But then years of French. All right. Let's see. Klingon belter, British English, by the way. Reese, you're a badass. That's great. Laurel, I'm at the point of being able to say, this is an apple, this is a bird, this is not an apple, this is not a bird. These are important things to know. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that means, but it's hilarious.
She remember earlier when you were asking for the recording of Sprint.
Yeah,
I've got context for you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Carol. You're always coming with the assist or the win. All right, BC Brown, I know American, British, English, an American Sign. I know a bit of British Sign, and I'm conversational in broken Spanish.
British Sign is so weird. It is so weird because, like, in most countries, here's some cultural shit you guys didn't need to know. In most countries, sign language is done primarily with one hand, and the reason that they do it primarily with one hand is because sometimes you're holding stuff, right? I could be sitting here having a conversation. Somebody wants to talk to me, so I just sign with one hand, right? In England, you have to use both hands.
Like you can't have a conversation at a cocktail party unless you put your wine glass.
Yeah, you always have to put your stuff down, and then they sign everything with two hands. And don't get me wrong, like American Sign does have like things that you use with like two hands, but like this is to congregate or to gather, right? But even if I have a drink in my hand, I can still be kind of like, to congregate. I can still use whatever I'm holding in my hand to indicate what I'm saying, and people will understand. But yeah, so like it's so bizarre. And my mom was trying to teach me British Sign Language, and I think we got like past the alphabet and we're doing basic phrases, and I was like, no, go away.
That's funny. So that's another language that I was reasonably fluent in, and now I remember some words, but not many, because when my kids were little, like when they were babies, I taught them American Sign Language, and my son in particular was very fluent. And I was at the time we were using it, but then after they started learning to verbalize, we didn't use it as much. Quinn used it for several years where he used both. And my daughter immediately went to speaking, although when she was a couple of years later, she actually started retaking it again, which I think is awesome. And she's more fluent than any of us.
A smattering of language.
A smattering. I always want to learn Klingon. I studied for ancient Hebrew and Japanese.
I tried to learn Klingon for a while too. Adega. I spent part of 2017 trying to learn Klingon. It was really hard because their sentence construction is so different.
Yeah, they don't have any to be verbs.
No to be verbs, and they do object verb subject instead of subject verb object.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I did get a tattoo in Klingon though, so that.
So Joanne
that's kind of impressive.
I'm jumping ahead of you. So Joanne says that there's over 200 sign languages, and you're right, there are. We do share like a lot of different signs, but like for example, like this one, if you do this means toilet or I'm going to the bathroom. But if I do this out in Spain, it's a bad word. So it's just like,
no. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay. Reese says, wait, and now I don't know. Old English, British English, and American English, and merge all three in my novel. Ooh, that's cool. Reese says will probably serve you a bit better than Klingon, Adega Outlaw. And Adega says it depends on the crowd. The tens I run with, Klingon would serve me better. Weak. That's great. All right. If you're interested in tarot, Carol has some videos on her channel. That is true. That's the only reason I brought it up. I really know very little about tarot, except one time I was in Virginia Beach and I had my tarot cards read by a woman who had just read tarot cards for Hootie and the Blowfish. Who remembers them back in the day?
Oh, I love Hootie and the Blowfish. Right?
They told me I was going to be famous. They said the only other person that they'd ever said that to was Hootie, the singer. I know, right? I don't know.
And they were right because you're famous.
Yeah. Yes, I'm that kind of famous that no one has ever heard of.
You're most famous out of all of us.
Oh, puppy, we have more. Okay, wait. This must be a Klingon word. I don't know. Anybody?
Kapla. Success.
Success. Yay. Yeah. All right. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. Okay, this is funny. Jamie Barfield says, my dachshund head shot up when he heard that squeak. It was so funny watching him look around. Oh, that's hilarious. BC Brown does know Klingon as well. Of course you do. I feel like I'm far behind.
Okay, so this was when I was trying to learn Klingon was before I found the Authortube community. And I didn't have anyone to practice speaking Klingon with. So now I have you guys. We need to have like a Klingon book club or something where we can just practice conversational Klingon together.
That would be awesome. Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
Japanese.
I know. Okay, wait, here's what I want to know. Wait, hold on. Nikki says, hi, back to everyone. Thank you for the warm welcome. Lots of things I recognize. Oh, that's awesome. BC Brown says, it's Writing Wednesday. There are crazy live streams on Wednesday. I love it. That is true. You have Dolls. Oh, here's Doll. I have Doll coming right after us. She comes on at 2. And then tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern is Savy's Authortube Sleepover, which is always just a ton of fun. All right, here we go. True, I've heard Nor. I was confused the first time around. Carol says, oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I was showing him sleeping on the floor. And I was like, he's got a hard life in my house.
Oh, yeah. So sweet. So sweet. All right. Here we go. Darius Rucker. Yes. Okay.
Yes, I love Darius Rucker.
Right. So here's the funny thing about Darius Rucker. He was the Hootie and the Blowfish guy. I could never remember his name. And years later, like 10 years later on the daytime show, he was on the show on the day that I was on the show. Mm-hmm. And I told him the story. And he was like, oh, my God, I remember that tarot card reader.
You need to talk to my mom about this. She's like a huge Darius Rucker fan. Like,
really?
Concert all the time. Like, I love Hootie and the Blowfish, but Darius Rucker's solo career, like, I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
The Blowfish did what we call a military tour. So they came out and did, like, concerts for, like, military folks at the bases because we can't leave the bases, obviously, when we're overseas. And he was so nice because when he came to the base that I was at, I can't remember, something happened and we couldn't have the concert. And we're all like really bummed out about it. But he was just like, let's go to the E Club and drink together. And we're like, yeah. And so we all basically
That's
went
so
and drank with
wonderful. I
him.
love that.
Yeah. Yeah, we all went. Yeah, he was so nice too.
He was
Granted, I will say he asked for a discount because he was famous. And we were kind of like, bro.
all famous people ask for discounts.
Yeah.
Just stay rich because they don't pay for their own stuff. All right, Reese says, read Hamlet in the original. Oh, that's so funny. Lisa, quit playing You're Famous when a scare hijacks your domain or danger like this. That's true. It's not true. Yeah, I still can't figure that out. Like, I just can't fathom why that would have happened. All right. Oh, you're welcome. All right, guys. Let's
do a sprint.
Yeah, let's do a sprint. Let's do a sprint. All right, hold on. I have to rewind this because once again, I did not. But here we go. All right, everybody. And the live stream. 15-minute sprint. Yay. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. right, everybody. Okay. You're still muted, Carrow.
I know. I didn't say anything.
All right. I realized that I missed like a ton of comments. A ton of comments. I feel like I missed like a whole middle chunk. So everybody, while you are counting up your words or your chapters or your edits, let us know how you did in that sprint, which will be our last sprint because it's almost 1 o'clock. But we're going to say hi to some people who stopped in and find out how everybody did and answer some comments that I missed, like right in the middle. Kat says, just got in, going to be playing on desktop.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I haven't played The Sims in forever.
She knows a little ASL and some Latin. The classics make me need to know it. Latin is important. I wish that I had taken Latin. Okay, Chasing Epiphany says, oh, welcome. I think this is the first time that we're seeing you on the stream. Yes, I'm glad you made it. Grew up in Sweden and raised by a powder keg of a single Finnish mother. Love that expression. And use more English than not in my daily life online. That is awesome. Also, I love anybody who describes their mother as a powder keg. I think
that's accurate.
So vivid. So vivid. All right. Carrow says an hour 27 on the timer before food. Was it an hour? Yes, an hour 27 on the timer before food was mentioned. As opposed to Carrow's stream where food is mentioned.
4 minutes, 14 seconds.
Yeah, 5, 6 seconds. Right, yeah, exactly. All right. Barbara said, woke up last night, scribbled some ideas, so I'm deciphering and adding to them. Janie says, I'm spending most of the time trying to show my dog I'm not hiding his squeaky toy. That's so funny. Okay. So Nihilist Geek had a really funny comment, and now I can't find it. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. There, right there. Best-selling author, writing coach, Lisa Daily, Italian pretty much counts as a sign language. I will verify that because I myself am Italian, and I think we all know that about me. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Naked Firefly knows a little Swahili. That is awesome. That's
really cool. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Reese, humor, not a language I speak well. All right. Okay. Who is, I think now we're back to Hootie and the Blowfish. Darius Rucker.
Yeah.
So unique. You'd think that you'd really remember it, but for whatever reason, Hootie is more unique than Darius Rucker. And so that's why I remember Hootie. Oh, thank you, Laurel. All right, that's hilarious. Okay, now I'm back, right? Sarah stopped by. Thank you very much, Sarah. You're so sweet. Thank you. BC Brown says, gotta bounce, have a productive day, weirdos. Break a pin. All right, you guys, before we go, wait, Jeannie says Taco Wednesday.
I had tacos yesterday. It was wonderful.
I ate breakfast tacos today. Oh my God. I'm like in such a mood. I made these breakfast tacos with like bacon and jalapenos and potatoes and eggs and tomatoes.
Now I'm hungry. Thank you.
I know. I'm sorry. They were delicious.
I'm going to go eat after this.
I ordered, usually we get like normal sort of like soft taco sized tortillas, and I had ordered them, and the person who, like, we ordered from Instacart, and the person who did the shopping, of course, picks up exactly what you order, and what I ordered were apparently some taco tortillas called like Taco Truck, and they're like teeny weeny, so we're like putting like 3 little things in there. They're teeny, but they were actually really delicious. So, all right, here we go. You guys find it. And Eva says that now I'm hungry. So, you guys, how did you do on that last sprint? What'd you get done? Savvy.
I got the outline and like the major dog outline and the eye outline of the dog done, and then I upload it because my art style, if you guys haven't read Just Me Wrigley, when I illustrate picture books, it's all like collage-ish. So I uploaded new layers of like I've been using washi tape to create like text boxes for the words and like background items. So I was
That's cool.
layering with some of that. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, Carol, how'd you do?
I actually forgot what I did. I read some books. I talked to somebody, and then I also was kind of fiddling around with some more graphics. So that's
Okay.
what I did.
All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Robert, how'd you do?
I got 279 words. I would have had over 300, but the last page I'm editing has a whole lot of superfluous stuff that I had to chop out.
All right, I actually got 314, which is kind of right in the middle for me today. I lost my first word count of the day, which I think was 285, but I'm not positive. So like 1,000 for this, which is not my most productive sprint, but honestly not my most productive day so far. But I feel like I'm sort of now getting finally back into the groove. All right, so let's hear what everybody else did. Camille got 414. I think you're a record holder today. I feel like I need that extra 5 minutes. Like, I feel like I was less, I might have to do the math to see. Maybe I'm writing the exact same amount, but I feel like I wrote less in the 2 hours. But we did a lot of talking today. So that could be it. It might not be the timer. It might be the me. Okay, Audra's reading my CP's work. Awesome. Laurel decided she wasn't ready to write, so she read a little instead. Always a good alternative. Almost done basic outline for book 2. Uploading is done. Woohoo, Sherry. Reese chatted with a friend about streaming etiquette. I hope that we did not inspire that discussion today. And if we did, I apologize. On behalf, it's probably me. If it was. Okay, so Eva just finished outside water time with the kids. All right, and now she's hungry. Reese says, I'd like to stream someday, so I'm learning. Well, let us know when you do, and we will come over and support you. All right, Nihilist Geek. It's not as hard as you, wait, let me go back to Reese. So it's actually like not as hard as you would think it would be. I don't know, maybe you think it's easy peasy. It kind of is, except I can't master it, but other people.
I was intimidated by streaming at first too, but it's actually pretty easy.
It's easier if you have somebody else with you.
Yeah, it's way easier if you have someone else with you. So the first time that I ever streamed was Robert and I, and then thank goodness Carol came in to save us shortly after, and Savvy came in right after that, or right around the same time. So, and then we got like a nice little group, and that's actually really fun. So we did okay, Robert, right, on our first stream?
I think so. I should go back and watch it, see what it looks like.
You guys did really well. I just invited myself to your stream because I was like, you are still learning StreamYard. I've already done StreamYard. Let me just sit and tell you how to like push buttons and do things. Like,
that was the best thing ever, Carol. The best. I'm so glad. I completely forgot. I would have thought that I had done that, but yeah. So thank you. So,
and then you kept sending me the invite link after that. So I was like, oh, this is the thing now.
That's how I ended up being a regular on Savvy Stream. I was like, yeah, can I do it next week? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then now I'm on. So
yeah.
That's how it happens. All right. Nihilist Geek says, finish the scene. I was translating a big one to go. Yay, good you. All right. Nikki says, lost track by, I am at 600-ish since I joined the stream, so 200 sprint. Nice. Finish basic outline. Don't know if I'll keep it. Sometimes that's a great thing about outlining is they're easier to throw away than actual writing. So that's what they're there for. DAL, kind of writing, kind of setting up stuff for the stream, kind of collecting my thoughts so I don't rant again. That's what I should.
You deserve to rant. Complain about everything. I like hearing you rant.
I know, everybody does. Story Detective 814 for the total stream. Not my worst, but not my best stream count. Did it matter to you? Like, okay, do you think the change in format from 15 to 20 minutes for today until if I can nag Carrow into making a 20.
Well, so the big difference between when you did your 15 and when I do my 15 is that I try to aim to have 4 of the 15s, which is equal to the same of your 320s.
Yeah.
So you basically lost writing time.
A sprint, right? Because agreed. Okay. 4 panel hosts here are all great at streaming. Don't listen to them. Thank you. Thanks. StreamYard is the one that everybody uses, and it's free. Although I got the paid version. Wait, hold on. So I can do this. Woo! So fancy. I actually got it because I was hosting a book signing for a friend of mine, and I wanted to be able to put his book up in the corner, and they don't let you pay for it for just one night. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. Maybe I'll keep it. I'm
still trying to digest what Ava's saying.
Yeah. Well,
watch us stream, but don't listen to us. Girlfriend.
Yeah. Last week we streamed on Facebook. We got a couple of extra people, not like a ton. So, all right, here we go. Sounds contradictory, but it isn't. Thanks for the advice, much appreciated. Anytime you can message any of us. We'll be happy to help you. Definitely check out Dolls. Yep, she's coming. She definitely has a different style. Also a really great stream to attend. Eva's no, Eva. I don't think so. I think you're right on the money. All right, Kat, currently fighting with Sims. Update days mean removing stuff. No writing done. That's okay. That's cool. Aw, thank you. We love you too. All right, here we go. Sherry does live streams by myself. I would like to invite a second person onto the live stream. Need to learn how to and ask around when I'm comfortable with it. So here's what I did. Hey, Robert, I'm going to do my first live stream ever. You want to come on? And then Robert said,
I said this will be my first live stream too, but sure.
And that's how it happened. Magic. All right. So yeah, just ask. Most people are pretty cool about it. And in fact, I don't think we've ever asked anybody who has said no. We've asked people who said, "Oh, I can't do it this week, but I want to do it another week." But I don't think I've ever asked anybody who's not said yes. You're so fancy, Lisa Daly. Oh, the logo, yes, and just in real life, Anyway, okay. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I low-key feel Lisa Downs a shot or has a martini before you. No, this is my regular me. I shouldn't say that. This is my regular me on our live stream, but I do drink on Savy's live stream. Usually first. Okay. Sherry, I could join you if you want. Look, Sherry, you got a partner already. And Doll is an experienced live streamer. She has live streamed with a bunch of different people. All right. Kat, going to be doing the same on Sims once work hours are over. Awesome. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys made a bunch of progress. We are 10 minutes over, and I want everybody to have a chance to eat their lunch. Carrow, I can't believe you didn't say something to me.
You were on a roll, and I was just here for it.
Okay. So, yeah, really seriously, just me in my normal life. Okay. So, yes. So everybody go eat. Doll's live stream is at 2:00 over on her channel, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Savy's is 10 p.m. Eastern time. Carrow's live stream is Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And I did put a link in the chat to the.
And that was his last.
What?
You just totally froze.
What?
Yeah.
You froze.
Oh. Was I going like this?
No,
Okay.
You caught yourself at a good freeze frame, and so we were just listening to the Skynet try and talk to us.
Okay. So I don't know what's going on with my thing today. It's weird. Okay, so I said there is a link to the live stream schedule in the chat. You guys all go eat lunch before Doll's stream, and let's do a hurry up out so we don't drag on any longer. I'm sorry about the gabbing. Carrow, tell us who you are and all about your channel.
Hi, my name is Carrow Brown. I'm a fantasy author. On my channel, I talk and whine about the life of a writer, sometimes under the influence of wine. I occasionally give writing advice. I occasionally bitch about books. You never know what's going to happen there. Go check it out.
All right, and Robert.
My channel is The Story Detective. It will be continuing on with my story-oriented craft talks, but I'm actually adding some new things and deciding where it's going next. So stay tuned.
Ooh, that's exciting. Savvy, tell us about your channel.
So I'm Savvy from the channel SAVY Writes Books. I am a small business owner who owns Forever Home Friends, which produces children's books and plushies based on real rescue dogs and donates part of our profits to animal shelters. On my channel, we talk about the life of a small business owner through the lens of a writer who does small business stuff through writing, and we also take down pyramid schemers and roast business scammers and try to expose people who are trying to take advantage of entrepreneurially minded people, because that is so easy to capitalize on and it's not cool. So that's what we do over on my channel, and every Wednesday night I host the Authortube sleepover live stream where we get some writing done. So hope to see you guys there tonight during our live stream. All ad and super chat revenue is going to various GoFundMes to help out with all the efforts going on right now.
Excellent. So I'm Lisa Daly. I'm a traditionally published author. This is my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. We are here every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern for our live stream. And on my channel, I give writing advice and publishing advice. And so if you are looking to write a book that you are super proud of and get it published, this is probably a good place to start. All right. Or not. Who knows? Anyway. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Wait, we'll do this hand.
Oh.